I'm like slightly late right now, I think. Just a bit. Also, I'm anxious and haven't gone to bed yet. Oh my gosh. Okay, funny story about that. Let me just. I mean, this is maybe fine when sitting down and playing a video game, but I think I need to adjust the camera a little bit. I'm sorry. Oh, I got a story. Okay. How's the. Okay. Good morning, people. How are we doing? How's everything? Oh my gosh, it's still kind of dark out. Hopefully, you guys can hear me well. I will adjust the mic. If you can't, I like your sweater. Thank you. It was a Christmas gift. Good morning, Sukari. Good morning, Sukari, Bon Beasley, Aussie. Welcome. As you can tell, it's a little bit slapdash right now, unfortunately. When I told myself I was going to do this at 6 o'clock in the morning, I wasn't really anticipating that wouldn't have enough time. The morning crew hath arrived. Because I worked yesterday and I didn't get home till around 7-ish. Technically still the night crew. I didn't get home till around 7-ish. And then I just did technical things like making sure the microphone worked. And oh, and that's the game that we're going to be playing for the first 12 hours of the stream. Again, let me know about the audio levels here, because I know I'm definitely going to have to turn the TV down, but I don't know how it's going to sound for you guys. Also, I'm kind of deaf today, because I got a lot of earwax in my left ear. Oh, it was good. Awesome. We'll segue over to this screen then. I just realized that I should probably make sure that my iPad is charged. Yeah, bring the game music down a bit. Okay, we'll bring it down to there. God, I'm so unorganized right now. Hold on. Okay. And I apologize for the slapdash nature of this, but it's been a morning, and by it's been a morning, I mean I maybe only got like a couple hours of sleep tonight. Because I don't know if you guys are like me, but when the body anticipates something the next morning, the body has a very hard time of going to bed. Like a very hard time. No controllers connected. This controller is connected. What are you talking about? Oh no! Did we get our first problem? Something's not right here. Oh. Okay. You still got to do the whole Microsoft thing of, oh, do you want to use this? I bet you do. Okay, we got to exit the game for a second. Just a second here, because... Yeah, there we go. Apparently I have two different versions of DS4 Windows on my computer. And the one that comes up when you search for it is not the one that I want. Okay. Okay. 10 minutes have passed. We worked out all the kinks. I'm ready to cry. Okay. Raw Fury. Did the controller doesn't even work anyway? Is this a mouse and keyboard game or what? It must be. Controls. WASD. We're not judging you, don't cry. I thought this would be a controller game. I don't know why it's not working. It should support controller, right? I got controller plugged in, ready to go. So how are we doing, guys? How's everyone's morning? We having fun? Oh, it just got updated. Check it out. It should support controller because, I mean, it supports controller on Steam, so it has been a good morning so far. I slept for extra for this stream. Awesome. Okay. If it doesn't work, we'll just mouse and keyboard, I guess. Because I really want to play this game. Yeah. It's not. It's so weird. Oh, okay. We got it to work. 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 We're good. We're good. Extra? What do you mean Extra Life won't take your money? What happened? Also, okay, but now that we're on the subject, maybe it's that cryptocurrency that you bought that's interfering with your actual life now. I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't know. I once had a problem with that. Ads, who's a friend of the stream, he's over in the UK, and I have a Visa debit card, and for some reason, when donating over there, it wasn't working out for me, and I wonder if it was like just a different country thing. It shouldn't not work for you. Like, it should work for you because Extra Life is an American organization. So that's super weird that it's not. Yeah. And you even donated last year, so I don't know what's up. But welcome, morning crew, if anything. This is my Extra Life stream. We're hopefully going to be streaming for 24 hours, even though I've had maybe 2.5 hours of sleep. So much of I go, yeah. It's definitely got that look to it. And once again this year, we are raising money for the BC Children's Hospital Foundation. Did I get that right? I know. I'm so ruined. And yeah, this is my 5th year doing this. So it's not even really fancy this time around. It's as gung-ho as it ever was. Oh, good thing I know how to jump. Okay, clicking in the left stick makes you crouch, it doesn't make you run. Welcome to Zelda. There's a weird floatiness to the jumping. Press A to jumping. Yes, this is Breath of the Wild too. Naturally, I thought you... Oh, it's the ladder. I should have known. But yes, all proceeds are going to the BC Children's Hospital Foundation, And much like last year, and the whole reason why I ran to my room for like 2 minutes to get my iPad, every donation that a person makes, it doesn't matter what size of the donation it is, you can make a do-over request, because throughout the stream, throughout this 24-hour stream, we will be having some draw time, designating doodle session spots here and there, as well as a Gartic phone block. Which hero should I play, Link? But we'll be doing Gartic phone closer to the evening. Okay, that's the sprint button. A lot of games are really in favor of this kind of stamina meter these days, isn't it? It didn't even start out as a Zelda thing first. Something else did that, right? Always be sprinting. Exactly. Something very interesting at like the frames in which your character runs, but like the animation is completely different than from how smooth they are. I think this particular structure was Breath of the Wild inspired. Okay. I can feel JD smiling behind her mask, just as she knew she could feel the teeth baring a little grimace behind mine. I'm nervous, and she's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. You know, you have nothing to worry about. It's like the back-to-back lines. I probably have nothing to worry about. You know, you have nothing to worry about. Don't you, Sable? Oh, Sable is the person's name. And yet... I shrug, but any attempts to act casual are fruitless. The movement is jerky, and I don't think I've ever been more aware of my little shoulders. She laughs. Ha ha! It's almost stop motion, yes. I mean it, but I don't know how you are. You've got to be nervous until you've started. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? Yeah, the first time I rode a bike, personally, I fell so many times. And when I was a child, I was a big wuss. So I think after the first couple of times I fell over, I didn't want to ride my bike anymore for a while. But then I got over my bullshit. You wouldn't even let me push you up. Let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping onto me. I feel the memory in my fingers. Then I promised you it was going to be all right. I told you how much you'd loved riding my bike as a young woman, and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward and put those little grasping claws on the handles, and you were off. I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand, tear, whatever. Look at her. She can do whatever she wants. JD reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. And you can, Sable. I take a breath. I think I'm ready. I thank JD for the encouragement and tell her with a nod that I think I'm ready. I know you are. So let's get started. You'll need to talk to Halal and Driss. Driss should already have made arrangements for your bike, and Halal will share something. Well, let's just say as useful as it is fun. I know you are, but what am I? I think I might suspect what JD is saying, but I'll stay quiet. Yes, I know exactly what JD is talking about. Is it JD or Jaddy? Does it matter? After that, I suppose we'll see you off. I'll be back soon. Oh, no, you won't. Sable, don't go planning a return before you've even left. Take all the time you need. It's a big decision you're making out there. I tell her that's why I'm so eager to make it, to choose well and quickly so that I don't go too far down the wrong path. It's very interesting how they're choosing to make this character talk. Sable isn't saying any lines, but she's narrating. Huh. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing. Don't try using me as an excuse to come home early. Even if you smell my home cooking on the horizon, don't even think about coming home. I like the way they do that. It feels more chill. Because it's like, it's a way of doing the silent protagonist while still giving the silent protagonist a personality. No, speak with halal. And speak with dress. I was going to give you a compass. Guide you on your journey. They should do that with Link. Yeah, they should. Because so many... Link ponders to himself. Yeah. Well, now that we're on the subject of Breath of the Wild, one big reason why I think Breath of the Wild is maybe the best Zelda game is because so many characters are actually talking to you. And when you go into Zelda's room in the decrepit Hyrule Castle and you're reading her diary and she's talking about Link in a way, or like describing Link in a way that really kind of like sets in stone the kind of character that he is or has been in that game. And the way she's describing Link in that moment is pretty powerful in itself, because it explains the relationship between those two characters. And it's essentially, like, this is essentially what the narration in this is doing, is that, like, people are talking to you, but because your character is narrating the whole experience, it's kind of like you're reading the diary in Zelda's room. Thank you. Go on. It's nearly time. Oh my gosh, it's already nighttime. We've been sitting here talking for forever. Okay, extra light hates me this morning, or maybe it's saying go to bed and try again later. Well, bees, you should at least get some rest. And I'm here for 24 hours, so I'll see you again. I think that's why this feels very personal, because it reads like a diary. Yes. On the subject of bees, they do animal streams on Twitch now, and one of the Twitch channels is a bee stream. All right. Oh, this guy looks cool. As I approach Halal, they give an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Halal's verve and vigor. And on a day like this, I'm ready to match it with a touch of nerves for balance. Yeah, they just have a camera on some animals. And this bee stream, I guess, is just like the cameras are pointed directly at the bee bins, the beehive bins. But like different kinds of ones, so like different camera angles or whatever. And when I caught it one day, it was just like electronica music playing in the background. The brooch, hello, okay. Sable, take this. Halal hands me a small round stone. As it nestles into my palm, I feel a warmth not borrowed from Halal's hands, but emanating from within. I run my thumb over it and find it softly electric, like static on cloth. I didn't bring anything for you. Gives a tinkling laugh. Oh, Sable, you can make up for it when you return someday. What I've given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Hall that I feel connectedness? Then you're doing it right. What do you feel in that stone is openness. I look at the stone. It seems quite closed. I get it. I might also be overtired for this right now. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. I suck up its power like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty or dormant and waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do this. Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. You'll be able to activate it there. Claps their hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood at a time like this. Come back to me once that's done. I want to hear all about it. This game is so relaxing, you're not going to survive past noon. That's why I opted to play this game first thing in the stream, because I know if I put it at the end of the stream, I wouldn't be able to stay awake. I'm about to leave. Halal stops me. Oh, you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek to the temple, so go see Driss. He's meant to get that ready for you. Yes, I remember Jetty's words. Tell Halal I'll go see Driss. It's like he has a house, but he also sleeps in a tent in his house. Interesting choice. Oh, wait. I bet I can. Yeah, I was going to say. I got money. I'm assuming that's money. Maybe that's also experience points. Okay. It's this button. Hello, Sable. Have a good day. This is just a farmer. Nora's a man of few words, and he's nothing if not consistent. Wait a minute, we're just leaving. We're not going to Driss at all. Yeah, okay. There we go. It's just that it had me selected on a different quest. Though I've told myself not to be too eager, it's all I can do not to race up to Driss. This is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful or has some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore or will I get used to it? Driss turns with a bit of a start. Sable, hello. Hello? Hello, Sable. How are you? She sent me to speak with you. Did she? What's this about? I tell him it was about something special, and then I make a leading gesture, slowly trying to be perfectly cool and confidential. But I can't do it. I'm too keen, and the words spill out. I asked Driss if he might sort of possibly maybe have a bike for me. Oh. Your bike! He yells it like it's an idea he just had. Your bike, yes, of course, yes, your bike. That was meant to, that I prepared for you because today is your guiding, yes. Just nods along with me. Yes, of course, right. Yes, I do have that. My blood runs cold. Has he forgotten? By which I mean I arranged it for you in a, as well, sort of tutorial for... Oh, great. Okay. It's not here? Not exactly, but that's because it's part of your gliding. You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must provide that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. I think about it, and I've never heard of that part of gliding, but Driss does seem earnest, sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Okay, fine. I'll give it a go. Really? I mean, yes, good. Be gentle, though. This sandcutter is older than JD. You treat her with respect. Here's some advice for you, my young glider. Don't fall off. Oh, okay. This is like Star Wars Episode 1. This is pod racing. Woo! Oh. I just launched myself off of that. Is there anything else, or was it just that one? I think it was just that one. Okay. It is a bit slow. Sable, congratulations! How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles, unexplained hissing, small fires? What do you mean, fires? Surely you'd notice if you were on fire, even a little bit. Was that a possibility? Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Driss, is this bike dangerous? Oh, he doesn't finish. Have you already been by hello? Never forgotten about hello. Thanks just for this reminder before nudging him. Hello, bye. Are you getting uses the sandcutter? That's something, eh? You can borrow it to run your little errands. And Hell's got something to show you too. I already talked to him. Quest complete. This part of the dialogue reminds me of Outer Wilds intro. Yeah. It's kind of like that. There's a silliness to it. That they're just a little bit too eccentric of a people. Okay. I need to complete tasks for Halal Endress. Did I not do that? Because I talked to both of them. So now I guess I'm going in this direction. Oh, that's just showing me where the bike is. Well, let's talk to Halal again then, I guess. I don't know. Oh, we made this vehicle out of questionable parts. It'll be fine. See, I thought I was supposed to talk to Halal first. Head over to the table. I promise it'll be worth the trip. Wow! Good thing there's no fall damage. Okay, now we can go over to this. He didn't really have a glider for me. I gotta use this one. Oh, whoa. Spending so much time at nighttime. I had very little daytime so far in this game. It's still just night. At a distance, it's hard to tell. Okay, well. Woo! Suppose I gotta climb this bad boy. Wow. Get up on that bad boy. Oh, I thought I was gonna run out of stamina like right there. Whoa. It just looks like someone's homemade costume. And they made a statue out of it. Oh! Butterfly man. Well, I fell. Fall man. I'm on a mission. The stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. I'm ready for Rohana to know me. I am ready to know myself. I feel her curiosity in this sacred place. I know I am in her sight. She's standing right there. Ah! And now we shadow the closet. All the color has escaped. Oh, neat. And now I'm Link. Whee! It's not even a glider so much as you just get to hang out in a bubble. I'm a bubble girl. Whee! Oh. I let go by accident. Ha ha ha. And of course they gotta give you a jumping puzzle. Because it's a video game. So you said you don't have to press the button again to use the glider. That bird was waiting for me. Do 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 do. It's day now. I was in there all night. Just partying. Glider time is unlimited. All right. Let's go back home. Boop, 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 doop, 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 doop. Now this is pod racing. I always dig cel-shaded games. I'm always gonna like the look of games like this, man. It's just so cool. I'm just launching myself off of things. Whee! Whee! Sweet jumps, bro. Wah! All right. Do 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 do. Genshin is cell shaded. Just saying, yeah, but Genshin is also just anime bullshit. When I return to Halal, it's clear that I know I've just experienced. They're excited for my behalf. You know, that makes me so before I even left. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? Safe like a warm hug. I think that's the appropriate response. I also that feel almost embraced by the perpetual warm and safe in my own bubble. They swoon. Oh, that's such a nice way of describing it. Love's mood doesn't darken, but the sight they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much, that feeling, like floating on the breeze. I suppose it's best that it fades with age, Or else I might never have come back from my gliding. I'd be out there heaving myself into chasms. Chasms. I'll heave myself into chasms for you. And they giggle. That's what I like to hear. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as they do. It takes a really serious focus. Halal laughs, even if there's a bit of regret in it. And I certainly haven't got it. I still suppose the gliding wouldn't be so much if there were gains. No loss, huh? Think about that. But aside that there is already too much loss on my mind to consider it much further, I am saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. This is going to be hard. The amount of sleep that I've gotten, I'm going to be dyslexic all day. You're going to love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice, try to have fun. There's lots to be said about ritual and independence and all of that out there, but the world's an easier place if you put joy first. Bon, wake up! I thank Halal for their advice and for their help, and tell them I'll miss them. It'll be over before you know it. A warning and a reassurance all in one. I say goodbye to Halal. Before I go, Halal gestures towards the tower. It seems Cizo wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Jeff Cizos? Parkour. Wait, pick these up? Oh no, I was just against something. Oh, I was stuck. You wanted to see me, sir? Cizo is an outclanner to the Abexi, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and I think of her more as kind of distant relation than any sort of outsider. Machinists, I'm told, are given their posts, and by their training and their code, must go to where they are needed. Cizo has been among us so long it's easy to forget it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she is one of us. I think there's a perception among the other clans that the Abexi are quite insular, that our designation of Abexi versus outclassers suggests some nervous othering of those who are unlike us. Snap back to reality. Oops, there goes Natalie. Is that how it put it in practice? Such things are more the result of nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind. Always leave behind the weak ones. I'm always pleased that Cizo did. But don't. I'm just trying to think of a segue from like always leave behind the weak ones, but also donate money to their cause. Extra life. Okay, I was doing my getting ready for bed routine and thinking about rando stuff, and I remembered daylight savings. So are you like actually going to be streaming for 25 hours? That's a possibility, I guess. That's a possibility. How do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Better now that I'm getting a bike. Excited for my bike. A bit worried, am I really getting a bike? There's a throaty quality to her voice, and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most day, and I'm always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, JD told me how excited you were, Cizo sniffs. He told me just would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have. I knew it. What? I had meant to say that out loud, so I told her I was just clearing my throat. Because just, honestly, if I do end up streaming for 24 hours, I wouldn't notice. Forgetfulness, where I test with so many odds and ends, I might be just as scattered, and besides, this will be good for you. I want you to scavenge into the hoverbike parts yourself. Technically shouldn't just do it. Bon already has the sleepy giggles. He's good. He is doomed. You definitely will be. I think it's totally okay for you to take a nap midway through and have a roommate cover a couple of hours. Well, we'll see. When Rourke wakes up and he joins me, then he might take over. Who knows? I'm gonna make my own hoverbike? I asked Cizo if I'm expected to make my own hoverbike. No, you're not going to make your hoverbike. You're going to build. Of course. You have like 400 roommates? I wish I had 400 roommates. This would be a gigantic house. To make suggest you were creating something, but your bike already exists. They simply haven't taken form yet. Excuse me, Cizo, but you're bullshitting me. Okay, have a good sleep. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding the old parts. 400 roommates would be called crowdmates. You're right. I might start looking. Our barracks are reborn in the ruined ships, and fragments spread apart. A good start would be to ship down there near the camp. You'll find another up on that great rock near the other side of the canyon, and another behind that old damn hill. Use your navigator to mark down what you need. Hold together a control panel, power supply, and a calibrator. I asked Cizo if most guys really make their own bikes. Only the lucky ones. I tell Cizo I'll see her soon and head off to search for the components. Together we will create something new out of the old. Using your navigator. Must be like interesting landmarks that appear on your compass. Oh, this is gonna be both interesting and incredibly difficult. Charlie Brown has been sleeping back there since the last Extra Life. You like it? I'm glad you noticed. Because he was there last year, so I figured I might as well put him back there again this year. Ships of old. Find a control panel. It's a sling thing. It's a sling thing. So this is gonna be a bit difficult, I think, because I know I was just told about what to do and where to go. Because I know one destination is over there. Ooh. One destination is over there. But I forget the other two. So hopefully if I just talk to this person again, point me in the right direction. Please remind me. Okay. Somewhere over here. And is it like here or here? I think it might be here, actually. CBC News, rethinking your relationship with work, so are a lot of people. Don't I know it? Okay, go to the bike. This is the basement of the ship, but I noticed a blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. Ice crackles from the machinery in front of me. It sounds like a recording. It's barely audible. Stop messing about with those buttons, you absolute idiot. Sorry, Raman. Concentrate. I don't think I have to remind you how much work it was to get this far. We're almost there. Alright, let's see what that old machinist told us holds up. If not, there will be hell to pay. I hear the sound of mechanical adjustments being made, 3 clicks, buttons being pressed perhaps. Okay, when I push this orange thing, pull that lever hard. Yes, Raman. The sound of a click, a loud grunt before snapping sound. Oh, on Rahana's mask, not that hard, you've torn it out. Suddenly the speakers are filled with static and a low rumble that gradually increases in pitch. And then the sound of someone cheering. It worked, we're flying. More cheering. It's the sound of someone dancing? Okay, let's focus. This thing is moving fast. We need to slow it down a bit. How do we do that? Let me check the machinist's notes. A long pause, rumbling of static sound started playing when the ship took off. Still increasing in pitch. Raman? Levertoma, the one that you've ripped out. We're going too fast. We're going to crash. We need to try to. The recording cuts off there. The one you ripped out? Are you looking for a calibrator? I'm immediately on guard. Saima has always been a mischief maker, taken tremendous pleasure in tormenting me. In theory, I'm older but more experienced and should be more able to withstand it. In practice, you won't find it here. I've hidden it. You'll never find it. Never, never. She never fails to get to me. You're a horrible child. I'm so tempted to answer it like that, but I don't want to because it's rude. I decided to be gentle and ask her, may I please have it? May I please have it? She mimics me terribly, high and screeching. Despite my best efforts, I see. Oh, well, too bad. Maybe you'll find it on your own, but I don't think so. Simon laughs off my irritation. I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. I cross my arms and try to effect a change. I'll give you the calibrator. I put up my hand, proud of myself for standing tall before Simon. If you give me some beetles, it's fair trade, isn't it? Something you want for something I want. I try to decide that it's more mature to push her over and steal the calibrator. Perhaps some of the adults in the camp know where I can find some. Push the child. Push the child. Run the child over. Run the child over. Ah, dang. Hey, you know, I go find you beetles. This has been a series of increasingly strange questions before I'm an excuse to take my leave. To the east. To the east, he says. It's north. Whoa. I launched myself there. What was your gliding like? Tell you what, I'll tell you when you get back. Pet all you want. I don't want to spoil any surprises. Crystal Farmers. So another person's just like, go east. I know she spends a lot of time in that cave under the camp. You should have a look at that. I don't know how she's done it. That's Ilaria over there. Follow her gaze to a little speck in the distance, which I now understand is her daughter, Ilaria. Does she need help? No, she's fine. I'll get her. I'm just parenting. So true. So true. Kick over that bucket. So it said cave under the camp. So let's look for a cave. First, before we do anything. Oh. It's a beetle shrine. The dye bottle for the colors of the Abexi red bike. Ooh. I could customize the look of my bike when I get around to that. Neat. Now it's really dark. While asking around the camp, I learned that Saima has hidden the atomic calibrator in the cave underneath the camp. I could just go and take it from her. The thing, okay, so like the thing that I guess I don't really understand is that it doesn't seem like I have a lot of actions. So when I was already over there in that camp, clearly in that cave, wandering around, the only thing I found was that die, but the game is telling me as an option I can just go and take it from the cave. So I'm sitting here going like, what does it want from me then? Is it up here? Like I can't tell, there's no prompt. Oh, there it is. Fuck that child. I mean, pardon my French, this is family stream for the kids. We don't say things like that. That's right. You'll leave in the gliding and you'll never come back, just like Yara did. Don't you miss her too? You were her friend before she left. She might visit again sometime. Yeah, people leave, that's their choice. Tell Simon that Yara will likely visit one day, just as if I should ever choose another clan. Then how will you find us? We'll have moved 1,000,000 times by then. After that, I will always find the Abexi, no matter what. Please don't go. Tell Sami not to worry. I'll be back sooner than she knows. I'm sure she pots behind the mask. But how could you? I'm sorry. Don't go. I have to go. It's my calling. It's the way. Goodbye for now. Well, good thing I used my powers to think about where something might be, as opposed to getting frustrated about trying to find out where beetles are. I drove the bike all the way up here. So it's in the dam. It's in the dam. I can't fit. Oh. Oh. I was really hoping I'd be able to just jump up, but it doesn't let you. You just jump off. I'm not a cat, so I can't fit. All right, let's glide. 3, 2, 1, let's glide. Do, 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 do. Well, this is not a game about taking fall damage, that much is true. A puzzle. Well, my wit is still sharp. Easy game. I just knew where to go. Put the thing in the thing. Congratulations, you put the thing in the thing. Oh. Now you can move on to the next area. Okay, so this next area that we have to go to, I will not quite understand it very much, but it is once again daytime. Whoa! This bike doesn't take kindly to going down a hill. Those flips, yeah, no kidding. Okay. Here I am, getting older all the time. Isn't that Superman song from Goldfinger? Good thing this doesn't break. Scott starts playing in the background. Oh good, just enough stamina. Oh. I'm not even sure if we're supposed to go this way, but I'm just rolling with it. goddamn feeling in my bones. Something about the patches of plant life makes me think I'm supposed to go in this direction. Alley-oop. The guiding of the plants. Oh, look at this piece of technology over here. I bet I can build a bike with it. Or a death laser. One of the two. First I was like, can I kick it? Yes, I can. Oh, yep. Starting the stream this early was a good idea. What was it even like last year? Last year we just played multiplayer games the entire time, I'm pretty sure. And I ended it on Dead Cells. Because I had zero plan of a single player game that year. So I was just fuck it. Let's just get my friends to help me out. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I looked back at the archive VOD on Twitch just to see, and from what I can tell, it was like a lot of just multiplayer stuff. And drawing sessions, and then everybody went to bed and I was by myself. And Caesar, guess what? Well done, Sable. Yes, this is everything we need. Yeah, the multiplayer stuff will definitely keep me awake easier. I know it was like the last couple of hours, I just remember I remember Assassin's Creed, that fucking camel. But see, Assassin's Creed was 2019. That was like 2 years ago. 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago. When I was living in the old apartment, that's when I played that. I haven't touched that game since Extra Life 2 years ago. Are you ready to assemble your own bike? Yes. And I don't remember last year at all. I know that we played some Apex and I know that we played some Overwatch. I'm pretty sure we played Apex. Hey, Caesar relaxes in the workshop. It isn't that she's particularly rigid or anxious ordinarily, but there's certain calm beauty that one truly appreciates when Caesar is in her element. But this year we can play with Rourke. That's right. That's right. That's right. I wonder if it's the way for all machinists. So if you understand, Sable, is the components you acquire, they fit together, not by chance, not by effort, but by nature. They belong to her. They have always belonged to her. All we are doing is assembling her from what she has already been. I nod and I feel a soft buzzing in my ears. Among my clan, we believe that machines have names, held for ages like deep secrets, unheard by those equipped to listen. We will find this one's name together. Can I name it Karen? You named your bike Capone. Bike booster, yeah. Achievement unlocked. I said Simoon. All at once, I know the hoverbike's name. Simoon. I say it in a whisper to let Caesar know. Simoon. Simoon. Well done. Hour and 30 minutes in. Hype. Hype. What does it mean? What does it mean? You should ask her yourself. The bike, to my enduring surprise, says nothing, even when I lean close. Just a minute that I'm eager to know her better, and Caesar looks quite proudly at the both of us. You are ready, then, for the gliding. May all the gods turn their faces from you, Sable. An odd blessing, perhaps, but Caesar was prone to such things, and I can read her in tone that I was meant quite sweetly. You must learn to listen to Simoon. Take care for her. Seek out my fellow machinists in your travels, Sable. They will teach you the art of machine whispering. You have successfully streamed the length of the average Disney movie. Yes! Prince Ali, fabulously Ali above. This is the first Disney movie to come to mind. Oh, take this. It's a machinist badge. You'll need plenty of my ilk on your gliding. Show them your worth, and they'll give you more badges. DMCA, shit! Thank Caesar twice for good measure and give a bow. I am ready. Let me in my bike. Let me in my heckin' bike. Now I gotta speak to JD. JD. Sable, that cartographer landed his balloon while you were away. You should go speak with him if you can't. See if you can't get a map. I nod and begin to go, but JD gestures me back and puts something in my hand. Here's some money to get you on your journey. Use it most wisely, and then a little unwisely when the mood strikes. It's good to know the value of money, but you never want to be ruled by it. Jink JD effusively in hand on my way. All I had to do was look up. All I had to do was look up. And I just never bothered. So now we're here. Just look up, it's easy. It's just that easy. Ilaria, the balloon was fun. More fun than the person in it. Approached the photographer. Ah, greetings, child. I saw you looking longingly at my great balloon. Quite a piece of work, isn't she? It's bigger than I thought. Tried to explain when I first saw the balloon, I thought it was very small and somewhat far away. Now I see it's quite large and it was very far away. Fumbles through the explanation, though. The photographer just nods without saying anything. Well, good to meet you. And oh, I should introduce myself. I'm Jordan. Tell him I'm Sable. I suppose you come all this way to see me. It's possible. It's probably a map you're after, eh, Sable? I would love a map. Tell the photographer I'd love a map. Of course you would. That'll be 50 cuts. I'll buy that map. Perfect. Let's trade then. 50 cuts. I thank Jordan for the Ewer map and its vast possibilities. Something about it just makes it feel more real. Good luck on your gliding, Sable. I still remember mine. I asked how it was. Short. I knew since I was a boy that photography was for me, but I spent a little extra time out there just to enjoy the world. Speaking of keeping an eye on the skies, eh? Plenty of my colleagues out there, and they'll have more maps to sell you. From Hakoa to the Sonic Waste. I thank Jordan for the tip and say goodbye. Farewell, child. When I go to climber. Oh, I missed what they said. It's like, I want to be a card ogre grammar too. Okay. Okay. She doesn't want to talk. Is that a badge you've got there? Then you must have earned it. Well done. Well, Sable. Keep this up, you'll be headed for the Masscaster in no time. I try to think about going to a Masscaster, but it seems to be impossibly far away. Imagine choosing what I want to be. Imagine choosing what I want to be forever. No kidding, right? Let that sink in for you guys. choosing what you want to be forever. I know what you're thinking, but don't worry about it. You get plenty of badges when you're out there. Once you get 3 alike, you can trade it in for that mask. But don't feel like your first mask is your final choice. I think it's about freedom and exploration. I suggest you claim as many masks as you wish. Only at your final ceremony will you be asked to choose one. I want to be time itself. How will I choose one? You'll have to feel it out. You know. But when you know, you'll know. That's like the worst advice any adults can give a child. What do I want to be when you grow up? Oh, when you know, you'll know. You just gotta feel it out, bro. I'm not even gonna guide you. It's up to you, man. Say you wanted to be an artist, but you ended up being a garbage man. Who cares? Don't ever know. Puts the butterflies back in my stomach. With all of this done, there's only one thing left. It's time then, isn't it? Time to walk through the face door, the Temple of Rohana. There you'll assemble your gliding mask. Oh, we gotta go through the face door and become a girl. You see where I'm going with this? There are things I wish to convey to JD here, depths of love and gratitude and fear and worry and hope. Though I find myself unable to speak in any of its words, I know she understands. Before you leave, child, I made you these. They are dyed from the traditional Abexi maroon, and I have provided you great comfort out in the desert. When you leave today, you will no longer be Sable, clan child of Abexi. You will simply be Sable, and the rest will come. But no matter what you are, no matter where your journey takes you, I will always know you, and I will always love you, and I will see you again. I don't know where my journey will end, but I know where it must begin, and I am ready. Strutting. Put on my adventure gear and my adventure pants. I don't want to wear a child's mask anymore, though. I want to wear a woman's mask because I'm a grown-up. Do I get my bike yet? Can I ride my bike yet? Gotta go through the face door. Gotta become a person. Oh, that was flawless. Oh. Didn't we come from here? We're going back into it? Gotta assemble my face. Gotta put socks on. My feet are getting cold. Oh, sweet. I love jumping puzzles. Woo. Thank you, Aussie, for the donation. I don't know if it... Hold on, I gotta see something for a second. Oh, okay. It doesn't. It didn't. It doesn't. It didn't. You didn't. Obviously, you made a donation. You get to make a doodle request. There should have been a field that you can like type something in, but I guess you didn't do that. So I might as well just ask you here and now. I'm wearing my big girl pants. Okay, I'm wearing my big girl pants. Oh, there's the butterfly man. I didn't see a field. Oh, it's something you have to, like, it's a box that you have to check off, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm asking you here and now. So I put it in the description. Or my message, rather. Let me see. Oh. I always forget what happens on stream every year, but I always appreciate the effort you put into streaming for the kids. My doodle request is Ash from Apex and Ash from Pokemon having a stare down. So, I don't know if Extra Life has always been like this, but they did something different this time around, where you have to click on the participant's donation, and then you get to see the thing that the text field. I see. Okay, now I know. Ash and Ash having a stare down, having an Ash down. All right, now we go over to this other one. We are making a mask. Thank you for the $10 donation, Aussie. I always appreciate it. And those of you, I don't know if we got some lurkers or whatnot, or people hanging out, but you too can donate. All proceeds are going to the BC Children's Charity Foundation, BC Children's Hospital Foundation. I'm very tired today, but that's all right. We are doing this for 24 hours. Oh, I see. This is, there we go. I figured it out. It was a little bit difficult because like everything is the same color right now because it's dark. So it's somewhat confusing, but we figured it out. A disaster. A disaster. Oh, come on. All right, there we go. Fun fact. The guy that owns the Save-On, the CEO of the Save-On, I think is now chair of the BC Children's Hospital Foundation. So not only is he my boss, but I am now donating to him, it feels like. Okay, we did that. Now what do we do? It looks like a mask. Now we climb up this. Our goal, our set goal that we want to do this year is 500 because we hit 500 last year. So I figured we might as well just try and match that. I mean, we were a little bit over 500, but Clyde. Oh, wait. There's something in the back. I just noticed. There's something in the back. Again, it's a little bit weird because everything is the same shade right now. So it's somewhat confusing. To my primitive man brain. Do we go this way? It's all line art everywhere. And it's definitely a choice. I don't hate it, I'm just confused by it sometimes. Look up his pant legs. Oh, here we go. Bam! I did it. I've completed the maskening. Oh, that would have been funny if it just dispensed something. Just like, ka-took. There it is. Majora's Mask 2. That was a weird camera angle. Now I gotta get my sweet mask. Is it gonna talk to me? Oh. Waking up is a part of life. and we're slowly doing that. Boop. Boop. Hey, my bike is missing. Well, it's not my bike. It belongs to someone else. Okay, I must go do some morning things. We'll be back a little later. Don't fall asleep. Well, thanks for stopping by, at least, and I will see you later, then. Go do your morning things. Oh, they've all left. Hello, Sable. Eddie's voice echoes strangely through the machine, yet still warns me. Well, Sable, this is it. By the time you hear this, we've all gone. We will have gone. The guiding is a journey that must begin alone. There's a certain nuance lost in transmission, but for that I am grateful. It'd be far too much to hear the cracks in her voice and not run weepingly into her arms to stay forever. But I am ready, and so I close my eyes and listen. But though you go by yourself, you are not without friends, you are not without family, you are not without love. These things will always carry with you as you do your mask. And I know I'm not supposed to do this, but if I were you, I might go and see Utari. There's the machinist at Burnt Oak Station, and among Caesar's closest friends. Utari is good contact to have on one's gliding, and fine way to give another machinist badge if you're so inclined. Only a suggestion, though. As for us, I'll send another message once we venture to the Ur, so keep an eye on those post boxes and try not to forget us. She takes a long breath and forget that things as easy as breathing could ever exist. The world is waiting, Sable. Good luck. Good morning. Good morning, Lettuce. Just go to your bike. It called to me. It acts like